Oh, everybody, it is Tuesday night, time for team time, and tonight is our recognition night. So I am excited to share all of this with you and recognize the hard work that has been done. And so I love to talk about July because a lot of times people think July is pretty bad, but actually in some ways it was good. So there's a lot of great things to talk about. And so with that, tell me before we get started, tell me what the best thing that has happened to your business this past week. What good is going on with you?
I decided at the last minute to do a shared rewards party. Um, and I just got another order. I just started it about 24 hours ago and it's already over $700.
Oh, that's awesome.
Holy cow.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it was just kind of a spur of the minute thing. And I created that landing page for it. And yeah,
And
it's working out well.
And did you broadcast it out on your
I did a
project?
broadcast, a CCE, and in my VIP group.
So, but when you say project, did you pick who to send it to, or did you send it to your whole,
I sent it to my whole
you did,
one at
okay,
a time.
okay.
Yeah, I don't always do that, but I
Okay.
did this time.
That's why I was curious. That's why I was curious. I guess Meg didn't like that. I don't know. Where is she?
She's having big internet phone
She is.
issues right now.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
Well, thanks for sharing that, Lynn. That is really good news. And Leslie, tell me what's good has happened the past week with your Pampered Chef business.
Well, I don't know if it's good or not, but I finally broke down and did a video last night on Taste
I would
Buds.
say that's very good.
I'm very
Well,
proud
you
of her.
haven't seen it yet,
It
so
doesn't matter.
I have, and she did great.
I
Aw.
don't know about that. It took me about 20 tries till I got to one that I liked, but I finally did it. I haven't had too much feedback on it yet. Some people have liked it, but yeah, that was interesting.
Well, keep that up. That's awesome. How do you feel about getting
Yeah,
something like that done that you've been kind of,
yeah, I've been kind of putting it off, and Kent's been gone the last couple days, so it's easier for me to do that kind of stuff when I'm here by myself, so I don't hear him snickering in the background.
yeah.
So I kind of took advantage of him being gone and thought, well, it's time.
I'm so
So
glad you did. That's great. That's great.
yeah.
Well, Meg, we're happy to see you back. Leslie was just sharing that she did her first live.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
That's great.
That's exciting. Good for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. I don't know about exciting, but it's done.
It is very exciting. Embrace that. Embrace
It
that.
is. Yep.
You should be proud of yourself. We're proud of you.
Yep.
Ah,
I am. It was something new for me, and I'm kind of pushing new things away until I decide that it's time. And
Yeah.
so,
Okay. Well, Meg, what is the best thing that's happened to you this past week?
Um, hmm. Well, I got a new recruit.
Woohoo!
yay.
So just waiting to get her launch party started. And we're kind of waiting on a couple of things before I can actually announce anything because
What did she already
um,
sign up?
she signed up at the end of June.
Oh, okay. So she's in here. Yeah, okay. That was okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Very good. It was I'm like, I just have one so far this month. I'm like, did it come in June? But
Yeah, it was the end of June.
I knew you had a new. We're gonna celebrate that too. So that is
Yeah.
really great news. That's really great news. And gosh, I don't know. I'm trying to think what's the best thing that's happened. I just keep getting orders from when I do my vendor, my farmers markets, and I have 3 live parties. So that's I'm really happy to be making that shift back into live parties.
That's awesome.
The biggest problem I have down here is I do not want to go up a flight. Everybody's on stilts. A lot of houses are on stilts. And
Oh,
if
yeah.
they don't have an elevator, Karen is not allowed to grab up those stairs. Anyway. But But anyway, so that is great. Well, let's talk about a little bit of recognition. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm going to share
Sounds
my
good.
I'm going to share my screen here, and you should see top 10 Angel Team. Do you see that?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, actually, we should start here. Joe Pack recognition for June. And I did make a video out of this, but I'm going to, I've had comments that people really like it when I go through it one by one. So we're going to do it one by one. And we're going to start with our top leaders. Maureen Kimmel was number 10 with 4874 in sales. Kim Green was number 9 with 5218 in sales. Hey, Dawn, glad you could join us. Just in time.
Hello.
And then number 8 is Sue Remmels with 5284 in sales. Gail Saya is number 7 with 533205 in sales. Lori Coleman is number 6 with 6180 in sales. Erin Chase is 9799 at number 5 in sales. Bonnie Fickett is 990770 in sales. Are you hearing my lawn guy now?
A little bit.
He's right outside my window. Kim Hill is number 4 with 13,138.14 in sales. And then this Dawn girl is number 2 with 13,201 in sales. Congratulations, Dawn. And
Thank you.
so happy about that. And then Sonia Carter ended the month with 14,917.85 in sales. Isn't that awesome?
Wow.
Wow. Yes.
I asked her.
Now,
Go ahead.
is this all personal sales
This
or
is
is this
personal
as a
sales.
team?
This is personal sales. We're
Wow.
going to talk about team in a little bit here. So
Okay.
yeah, these people not only run amazing teams, they have a personal sales level at this. So that Lucy's all excited too. So congratulations, guys, and we will go and I'm so proud of our Angel team because they do work such in a strong personal business and run a great team. And then this is the recap of everyone. And then we're going to talk about our top 10 consultants, senior consultants, and team leaders. And we have, I had a little typo there. Amber Nielsen was number 10 with 2015 in sales. A couple people are new. I don't have pictures. I've asked for pictures of them, but I don't have pictures yet. But Kelsey Rolfe with 2,038 in sales. Rose Pate with $2,090 in sales. Number 7 is Gerald Roll, I believe that's how you pronounce it, with $22,0250 in sales. Janet Mooneyhan was number 6 with $23,63 in sales. Bonnie Marshall was number 5 with $25,7850 in sales. Heather Curtis was, stop biting me, excuse me. Heather Curtis was number 4 with $29,6980 in sales. Leanne Landon was $32,2850 in sales at number 3. Lynn Mead is number 2 with $4,091.80. And then number 1 is Skylar Holland with $67.95.80 in sales. I believe that Skylar is on Sonia's. Yes, what I
Yep.
thought. Okay. And I will go down here. We'll be able to see where everybody is. So Amber's from the Pescasm team. Kelsey Rowe from the Blake, Rose Pate from the Carter team, Jared is the Reynolds team. I'm sorry? Oh, hi, Bonnie.
Hi.
Gianna Mooneyhan's from the Ferreira team. Bonnie Marshall's from the Josephus team. Heather Curtis from the Rebels. Leanne Stocks Landon was from the Chase team. Lynn, of course, from the Josephus team. And then Skylar from the Carter team. So really great job, you guys.
Nice job. Woohoo.
Great to see some
Congratulations.
see new names,
A lot of new names on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop. All right. That's enough. Excuse me. All right. Then what we have at our top seller levels, top consultant was Skylar Holland on the team. Top senior consultant was Bonnie Marshall. Top team leader, Lynn Mead. Congratulations. Top director, Sonia Carter. Top advanced director, Erin Chase. And top senior director, Dawn Ferreira.
Well done.
Yay.
Great job. All right, look at this, you guys. We had 28 consultants that held 54 parties over $1,000. Sonia Carter had 7 of them, her top party being 1428.35.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? Sue Reynolds had 5 of them. Her top party was 2046.60. Erin Nicole Chase had 4 of them, and her top one was 2139.80. And then we had 4 people that did 3. Dawn Ferreira's top party was 1343. Skylar Hollins was 1408.15. Debbie Springles was 3330.71. And Kim Hill's top party was 9398.49.
Wow.
Crazy.
Holy cow.
And I believe she had another party. Her second party was like 5,000 or 6,000. So she does big parties.
Yes, she does.
Mhm. Okay, and then we had 5 people that had 2 parties over 1K. That's Jessica Piscasm. Her top party was 1586.50. Maureen Kimmel had 2 with 1739.23 as her top party. Amber Nielsen had 2 as well with 1826.95. Meg Fulkerson had 2. And her top party was
Yay.
2180.95. And
Wow.
isn't that great? Gail Sy had 2 with 3288.25 as her top party. So very, very good.
Great job.
Okay. And I'll just mention names. We had 28, we had, let me think, it was 16 people that had $1,000 parties. Pam Hubbard, Bonnie Marshall, TJ Wonders, Jennifer Merrick, Angela Deere, Heather Curtis, Rose Pate, Corbett Thorley. Corbett is yours, isn't he, Dawn?
It's a she, but yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I love the name. But this is also her first month, if I'm not mistaken.
That was her very first, that was her launch party.
That's
Wow.
awesome. Very good. So
Oh,
very
wow.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay Miller, Cassidy Oliver, Crystal Howard, Jamie Kincaid, Lynn Mead, Marcy Rose, Janet Mooneyhan, and Alexis Blake. So congratulations to everybody.
Great job.
Yeah, great job there. Here's our newest consultants: Brenda Wagner and Corbin Thorley, recruited by Dawn. Nicole Renzoni from Alexis Blake. Belle Knight from Jenny Volpe. Is it Volpe or Volpe?
Volpe.
Volpe, okay. Patricia Snyder and Marvin Peace, recruited by Marvin Peace. And that was his first month back. In fact, they're both comeback consultants. Diana Kotrash, Meg was just talking about her, and new team member. And then Bernadette Barbera with Sonia Carter. So great job there. And in fact, while we're here, why don't we do our Rojo Pack Fund? Those names are all in here. And let's pick the winner. I'm going to just wish it up really good. And let's see who we have here. Marvin Peace for recruiting Patricia Snyder. So congratulations, Marvin. I'll be sending you $35. We had 7 new team members last month, and that's $5 for each team member. So great job.
Right.
All right. So, and then of course, Dawn had 2, and then Alexis Blake, Jenny Volpe, Marvin Peace, Meg Fulkerson, and Sonia Carter. And then we had many people that earned the free for all. And level 4 with 6,000 in sales: Dawn Ferreira, Erin Nicole Chase, Lori Coleman, Sonia Carter, Kim Hill, Bonnie Fickett, and Skylar Holland. How exciting that, especially that Skylar was able to earn that as a consultant. Level 3 is Alexis Blake, Kim Green, Maureen Kimmel, Sue Reynolds, Gail Saya, and Lynn Mead. And Lynn, you were so close to the next level. I wish I could have put an order in for you.
I just made level 3.
Oh, okay. I thought you were close to the other. I
Okay.
get confused sometimes when I look at those numbers. But yep, great job. And then level 2 was Meg. Great job, Meg. Leanne Stocks Landon, Jessica Piscasm, Rose Pate, Kelsey Rope, Amber Nelson, LaCarla Royal, Jared Gruhl, Janet Mooneyhan, Gail Ruffin, and Heather Curtis, and Bonnie Marshall. And then we had several people that earned 1,000: Debbie Sprinkle, Jamie Kincaid, Crystal Howard, Jenny Callis, Sue Beverly, Sarah King, Cassidy Oliver, myself, Jen Merrick, Corbin Thorley, Jenny Volk, Kathy Mitchell, Pam Hubbard, and Sharon Root. So congratulations to everyone. And look who promoted up to our first level of management: Kathy Mitchell,
Yeah.
Jennifer Thomas, Jenny Callis, and Penny Gibson. Let's see if anybody else has joined us tonight that I haven't noticed. Okay. And then we're going to talk a little bit for a minute about team. We had we had 87% of our teams being green. Our goal is always 100%. So we were close to meeting our goal, which is really terrific. We were close to also meeting our sales goal. We hit 176,516 instead of 200. And we had a bit to go for our recruit goal. We really need to work on our recruiting. But I want to congratulate the Ferrera team and then the Chase team, the Carter team all did over $15,000 in sales last month. But our green teams then are the Kimmel team, the Reynolds team, Saya team, Coleman, Green, Hill team, Pickett team, Blake, and the Buscasm team. So congratulations to everyone. And then I just wanted to mention that I could have put one more screen in here. But congratulations to the Ferrera team, because they were the top recruiting team with 3 new team members. They had 14 active members. They had the top number of shows held. The Reynolds team had the top number of catalog shows with 23. The Carter team was top sales with 24,162.90. The Carter team was also the top booking team with 26 and the top number of catalog shows of 23. And then the Coleman team was #1 in online orders. So that is what does it for June 2024. And don't ignore your own potential. So with that, any comments, questions?
Great job, everybody.
Great job. Great job. So, hey, well, Dawn, since we have you on here, why don't you tell us a little bit, how you're being able to reach, over 10K in sales consistently pretty much every month. So what is your secret, Dawn? Everybody wants to know, right?
Honestly, after all these years, just consistency.
Mhm.
Having a consistent show schedule, 2 shows a week, no matter what. And I always tell my team, if you don't have a party on your calendar, then have your own.
Mhm.
You don't go a week without having a party. Make it happen.
Excellent.
Dawn, how long do you run your parties for?
I do very few virtual parties, but the virtual parties I do are just 30-minute live virtual parties.
Oh, okay.
I don't
So
do
they're
today, but most of my parties are in-home parties.
Nice. I loved your ice cream party. Thank you so much for letting us all get a sneak peek of it.
Oh, good. I am a very simple virtual party person.
Yeah.
Very, very simple.
But it's successful because of how simple it is,
Well,
You don't
and you know what
complicate
I
it.
tell my team? We all have to find what works for us,
Yeah.
and we have to create what is going to attract people to us. So I think when you find something that speaks to your personality, that attracts people to you. And they want to party with you because they like your specific style. But everybody gets to choose how they want to do that. And I love that about this business.
So let's talk a little bit about that, because the ice cream party was a really good example of what you do for a 30-minute demo. All right. But it also took, you had a little bit of prep work. How does your host coaching go along with that? Like, when do you set up the party?
Good question. I set up the party just about 2 to 3 days before the party happens. Because I don't want a lot of lead time. I don't want to have to post to keep that party, that algorithm going and that party active. So 2 to 3 days, depending on my host, I'll usually ask them. And I talk to every host on the telephone. I do not do my host coaching through messaging or project broadcast. I talk to them on the phone and talk about their goal and what they're excited about, a little bit about what time during the day they're available to be in their virtual party, a little bit about inviting, and what time of day and how much time they're going to have to spend on inviting. That helps me decide when to set it up. And then I also talk with them about personal invites versus the invite button. That I struggle with because I have a long conversation about that. And I tell them, if you're having a party at your house, you don't want to just go out in the street and take your hand and scoop a whole lot of people and drag them into your house. You want to call people and say, gosh, I'm having a party and I'd love for you to come over. So I kind of explained to them how a virtual party really is mirroring a party at your home. And you want to treat it the same way as far as the way that you interact and the way that you invite. And then I encourage them to personally invite about 50 people. And I send them the message once I've created the party. I send them the message that all they have to do is copy and paste. And I just tell them to send that to about 10 people, take a break for an hour or two, come back in, send it to 10 more. Once they've got 10, 15, 20 people in their group, I'll say, go ahead and grab that invite button and add about 25 more people to your party. But I really use the invite button very little. Let me think what else. I don't do a lot of posting leading up. Maybe 1 or 2 posts a day just to get a little bit of activity. The day of the party, all of my posts are going to remind them what time the live party is, because I want them there. And I think that's the thing that most people struggle with. I know another person on my team had one last week and she said the host didn't even come to the live portion. So you really do have to feed that to them and encourage them to get there, because that's, to me, is where the fun happens. It makes it more like a live party because it's not somebody interacting here and then 3 hours later somebody else interacting. Everybody there's interacting at the same time, and it makes it more fun. I had a host actually that did a couple parties with me during COVID, and they were those 7-day virtual parties. And I reached out to her because I hadn't talked to her in a while, and I reached out to her and just said, how are you doing? What's going on with your family? And we chatted a little while, and she said, I've had a couple of parties for friends that were getting started and helping them out. And she said, honestly, I am so sick and tired of virtual parties. I am tired of these games. I'm tired of them begging people to participate. And I said, well, I've got a new type of party that I'm doing, and I'd love it if you would give it a try. Would you trust me enough to try that? And she said, yes, I will. So I asked for her feedback, and she said, it was amazing. And y'all, she had, I think, maybe 12 people in her party. And I think it was an $800 party.
Wow.
So I find that I don't need as many people in a 30-minute virtual party because it is more like an in-home party. I don't have 50 people at an in-home party. If I have 8 now, really, that's a good number. But you can get more when you've got that captive audience.
Dawn, what kind of posts do you add before the actual live portion?
Honestly,
What are
Leslie,
you sharing?
just interactive type stuff. I really don't do games.
Okay.
But I'll say, tell me what's your Pampered Chef? Where are you on the Pampered Chef scale? You've never heard of it. You've got a few products. You're in love, that kind of thing. What type of cook are you? Just things to try to get them active and engaged. And every single post I say, our party is in just 3 hours, or don't forget, set your alarm 7 p.m. tonight. Because everything that goes out, I want it to remind them to pop into that live party.
Okay.
You're doing that
And-
Facebook Live, right?
What I do is I go live. So if it's a 7 o'clock party, I go live right at 7 o'clock and I welcome everybody and I explain how the party works. I say for about the next 30 minutes, I'm going to do a few posts that are going to share some products and some recipes and some tips. And then at 7:30, I'm going to go live back in my kitchen and share a fun recipe with you.
But that's Facebook Live, not Zoom.
Right. Nope. Facebook Live.
I just,
Yep.
I think you had another question, Leslie. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, you're fine. Sorry, now I forgot what it was.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, and I was going to mention too, then, Dawn, what you're really good at is because that was what we saw recently was the ice cream party, and you keep your post like you were asking, kind of what ice cream. So she's posting engagement things, but it has to do with the theme of what she's doing for the party.
So you're posting like a half an hour, and then when you go live, how long are you on?
It really depends, Lynn, on the group, what I'm making. And like for the ice cream party, I had prepped a lot of stuff, but I was actually showing them the products and building the nachos in front of them. Sometimes, again, depending on the group, I may not even cook. I may just have a few products out and go live. Like sometimes I'll do Dawn's favorite things, and I'll have about 5 products that I can't live without, and I'll just do a quick little talk about those products. Usually I try to do something that we can eat throughout the week at our house. So I'm not just making something like I did an adult Lunchable with the small cool and serve when that was on sale. So I used all the prep tools to actually put together an adult Lunchable. The veggies, the fruit, the cheese, making a dip. So really it just depends on, sometimes a lot of times I'll talk with the host and find out what they're interested in. Maybe they want a quick recipe. I think one night I did a flatbread. So I showed them the 5-minute dough. We grilled chicken, and then I made a quick flatbread for them. So it's really, really simple, maybe 15 minutes max.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I love your idea of doing your favorite things. I think we can all come up with our Fab 5 or tops to 10 or.
And it's amazing that even if you don't demo anything, just talking about those products, like the citrus press is one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. So I talked to them about why do you use fresh citrus and how the citrus press makes it super easy to add fresh citrus juice to any of your recipes. And that when you use it, you put your fruit upside down so that you get the max amount of juice. But those are the products that people buy. What you are demoing in that live or talking about in that live, that tends to be what people, they do buy that.
What are you doing now for your live parties? What's going on? What are you doing lately for your lives?
I've done flatbread at a lot. I love to do that. If y'all have not done that.
I've not done flatbread ever.
Okay, so I have a California flatbread that I absolutely love. I do the 5-minute dough in the mixer. And that is a huge aha to people. They love, love, love that. And then I roll it out on the large round stone and bake it. When it comes out, you just do Colby Jack cheese. I've grilled chicken, and obviously you've got lots of options for that, but I grilled chicken with the chipotle rub and slice that up, put that on top of the flatbread, some red bell pepper, some bacon that you chop up after you've cooked it. And then you throw it back in the oven and finish it off. And then when it comes out, you add fresh avocado and drizzle it with ranch dressing with a little chipotle rub in it. It is amazing. Amazing. One of the best recipes I've ever had. And that 5-minute dough, people are just blown away when you show that.
Because that's just yogurt and self-rising flour?
1.5 cups of self-rising flour and a cup of plain Greek yogurt. And you put it in the stand mixer on knead and walk away. And I've always made it, but you have to knead it for 5 minutes.
Maybe that's why I haven't liked it, because I haven't kneaded it enough.
Yeah, it's perfect in that stand mixer.
Okay.
I love that recipe. I've been doing the ice cream nachos at my party. So you get to show all the different fruit cutters, and I make either hot fudge or caramel in the blender. If y'all have not done that hot fudge in the blender, oh my gosh,
Mm.
it's to die
I can't-
for.
I can't keep the caramel in my house because every time I walk by the fridge, I have to take a spoonful out.
Oh, I know.
So good.
And I
can't
love
eat-
if you're doing something at your house, I always tell my consultants, and I don't remember, Karen, you maybe remember this. Something I did with Pampered Chef years and years ago. They talked about Disney's concept of always giving them a kiss goodnight. And it's leave it when you do something at your home, they get to leave with something. And that's what you call the kiss goodnight. So I love doing, like I'm doing in 2 weeks, I'm doing an ice cream nacho cooking club at my house. And I'm going to buy cute little jars, and everybody's going to go home with a jar of the homemade hot fudge and or the homemade
Ooh.
caramel.
Can I come?
Yeah, I want to come.
Come on, come on. It's so much fun. One of
How
my
did
consultants came. I was trying to think what I did. It was the adult Lunchable, I think. And one of my consultants said, "Can I come? Can my husband and I come tonight and observe?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "I don't know what I was expecting, but I'm just blown away at how much fun that was to gather people together. It's very laid back. You know, they just get free run of my house. They get to get their hands on the products. They make friends, people they've never met, would have never crossed paths any other way. If y'all are not doing cooking club, I am going to say jump on it this month. Do one at your house.
You usually do about 5 recipes, don't you? You have like 5 stations.
It really depends, Karen, with the adult Lunchable. I did a lot with that one. And I think some people looked at my handout and they're like, whoo. I've done it enough that I knew I could handle that. And they paid for that cooking club. So I had the money that covered all the groceries. So it didn't cost me anything out of my pocket. Now, a lot of my cooking clubs, there's no fee. Like the ice cream nachos, there's not a fee for that. I'll buy all the ingredients and they'll just get to come and play and eat.
So you don't normally charge for your cooking club?
No, I actually rarely did, Lynn. It was always a free, just a customer service type thing. I had done a couple, like at Christmas, I'd done the cookie workshop, and they had to buy the half sheet pan and the small scoop for that one. And they all chipped in and brought ingredients for that one. But typically it's free. And it's just a way to serve my customers. And I'm telling you, if I don't have it, I hear about it. They're like, when do we have a cooking club? When do we have a cooking club? They love it, love it, love it. And I've really been having a lot of new people coming this year. And I have done several of the kind of make and take that are a charge. You know, and if you look at it, there's no entertainment out there that they can go out for a night for under $50. And this, they get to take something home with them. You know, not only are they taking home the food, but they're taking home the product that they're going to have forever.
Well, I know that Dawn gets real excited over ice cream, so I wasn't surprised to hear about her ice cream.
Yes, I do. If you know me, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, I think that's really great. I mean, you really need to think about especially what turns you on, you know, and but you were talking about nachos, and have any of you tried the peach nachos?
Mm-mm.
They are so good, Dawn.
Really?
Yeah, in fact, nectarines, and I have to tell you, I don't eat enough fresh fruit. And I was at Aldi and they had nectarines, and I brought them home and I hadn't used that stone fruit cutter. OMG. And then I actually, for the first time I did it, I didn't even grill them, but you can grill them. So, and I made the pita chips from scratch, you know, like from pita, which was kind of a pain in the neck. but I think, and I didn't grill the fruit. I think I'm gonna, and I'm gonna do it next week, but I'm gonna get the Stacy's, sugar pita chips, but I am gonna grill. I'm gonna take my grill pan and I'm gonna grill that because I think we'll add a lot. But using the whipped cream maker and the stone and the little stone fruit cutter, that just blows people's minds.
Well, can I tell you? Mine has been in the drawer. I thought that is the silliest thing I have ever heard. And I bought fresh peaches yesterday. So I'm like, well, let me pull that thing out. Oh gosh. It's incredible.
And then I'll eat them. And I'm sat there and I ate the whole thing like, oh my gosh. I was so proud of myself. I ate all this fruit.
I'll tell you something we did at our meeting on Saturday. I don't know if y'all get taste buds or not, but the creamy jalapeno, the card that comes with that corn salad.
It is so
Oh,
good. It is
it's
so
like
good.
caviar.
It is.
I don't even know if I like caviar, but it's so good.
Well, that would be better than any caviar.
Oh,
But I forgot to mention, and I don't know and I didn't get a chance to, I haven't watched your demo yet, but for the peach nachos, I did take the pop and stir and did candied pecans to put on top. And I made extra so they could taste them, and then put them on the nachos with whipped cream. So anyway,
that's awesome.
it's just, it's these little ideas. Any comments or questions before we can talk a little bit about the products that are dropping? We'll spend a few minutes there.
Well,
I
you've
have a
inspired me,
question.
Dawn.
Oh, go ahead.
So Dawn's inspired me. I think I'm going to do a cooking club when we get back from conference.
Yay, Lynn.
Yeah.
I really
Well,
want
talk
to.
to me at conference. I'll come up with some ideas.
Awesome. I'd love to.
You're gonna love it. You are going to. You're going to be addicted. Like, I
You
gotta
would,
do this
yeah.
every month.
And Lynn has a great house for it. She has a great house for it too. But I've got an itty bitty little house, but I think I'll even try to fit a few in, to do that. You were going to say something, Leslie?
Yeah, I just wondered if Dawn's ice cream party, is that posted on Joe Pack, or where did everybody see that at?
It was a special group. We could get you invited to that, couldn't we, Dawn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bonnie, are you in it, or you want me to add you? Okay.
Okay.
Obviously you're not going to see the order of it because how everything moves, but at least you'll get to see how I post.
Well, if you look up at the top, it will tell you the date and time it was posted. You can look. It takes a little bit of work, but that way, if you really want to get the flow, and I've done that in parties, I've tried to learn. Okay, what's their routine kind of thing. So anyway, but
Yeah, if you could add me, Dawn, that would be great. Thank you.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, so listen. All right. Well, you know what? Whenever we have products dropping, there is quite a list this time. There's more than usual, I think, being dropped. And how do we handle that? Well, what do you think when you see the drop products? What do you think?
What are they coming out with next for this?
I
tell my people to stock up on their favorites.
I think that's where we need to go. What are you most excited? What do you think? I'm going to go here. What do you think you're happy to see them drop? Anything you're happy to see them drop?
I'd have to see the list again.
Okay.
I know, me too. I can't remember what's on there.
Well, let me share it.
Yeah.
Let me I've got it up here on my screen. And let me see if I can pull it up. Oh, there we go. Can you see it better? The thing I'm most excited is right there at the bottom, but it's already been dropped, the spiralizer. I didn't care for the spiralizer.
Oh my gosh, I love the spiralizer.
I always question if they're dropping, or if they're just going to reimagine them and bring it back.
Well, that's what's restyled.
Yeah.
So, but we talk about the micro cooker. I'm surprised at that.
I will tell you, I have a little bit of an issue with them offering things only in sets. Like the 3-quart micro cooker. They can get the 1, the 2, but they can't get the 3 unless
Right.
they buy the set.
Yeah.
The herb prep set. I could sell 1,000 of the herb meals,
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Yes. Yes.
but the whole set, I have a harder time selling that.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I agree.
And we were talking about it at our meeting Saturday, and I said, I'm sure there is a reason that they're doing this, but I sure would like to know what it is.
I'm surprised at the dulce de leche cake mix.
I know.
It is
Yeah.
so darn
And the
good.
scoop loop.
And yeah, I'm surprised at the scoop loop too.
Mm-hmm.
Pasta tongs didn't last long either, did they?
No. No.
And my daughter with celiac loves the chocolate chip cookie mix.
I know I feel. Did you are you stocking up on that?
Yeah.
And the sizzle skillet. I love the sizzle skillet, and I use it on my stove, and also I've used it on the grill. So I love that I love that. Mini,
Lot of the accessories for the multi-cooker.
yes.
Yeah.
Looks like those are going away.
Didn't they say something about
I'm surprised about the timer.
that's
The
not
That
cooking
just-
kitchen timer.
Because I feel like everybody uses their phones now.
or Alexa.
Yeah.
But I didn't care for it. I like I still have 2 of the old kitchen timers, and I use those. I don't ever use that one.
I've got someone who wants the old one.
Yeah.
She doesn't like the new one.
The boat press set. I mean, they've got to bring back the mini tart shaper. Then that's the only thing.
The stoneware entertainment set, do you think that's all going away? Or do
Well,
you think
it's a
all
set. It's the set. Remember, these are the sets. So I don't know.
So maybe
Well,
they'll start selling those separately.
I'm hoping they're opening it up for open stock.
Mhm.
Lucy. I'm wondering what's happening with the restyle of the electric grill and griddle set.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's interesting. So
I'm glad that product. I love that product when it works.
and I don't have I've never had a problem with mine, but I didn't have one of the things stuck in it well, and I got that one error message. I thought, oh my gosh, am I getting that error? But it was just because I didn't have the insert properly done.
Oh, that cast iron sizzle skillet will be available in a set.
Where do you see that?
It has an asterisk by it, and the asterisk says will be available to purchase in a set.
Oh, okay. Well, then, because they're also discontinuing the boutique thing that goes with it. I thought I saw that.
It
Yeah.
must.
That is odd. Sizzle skillet with the trivet. I mean, what else are they going to? Unless they're going to do a cast iron set.
I wonder if they are, because the cast iron skillet, the 5 1/2s are being discontinued. Maybe they're going to. Well,
but it's going to be really interesting.
yeah.
And I don't know anything about. And I'm the quick cooker steamer baskets. I'm a little bit sad about that. Although,
I love them.
what do you use them for?
Potatoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That recipe, that Oktoberfest recipe,
Oh gosh, that is so good.
it is so good. Yeah, and that you really do need those to make that recipe. So I'll save them for that. I'm not upset about the pancake and waffle mix.
No, I don't use that.
The mini nylon serving spatula, I sell 4 or 5 of them almost at every farmer's market.
I was
But
gonna say, come
black-
Christmas time, those are flying off my booth.
But I think it's just the black one. The teal one's not going away.
Yeah.
Which is funny because nobody wants the teal ones. They all want the black ones for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
last weekend I went through all the teal. It's funny. Well, So it's exciting. I mean, again, it's exciting. And let's hope, sometimes they do these things and then they'll bring them back. Excuse me, and make it better. Oopsie, I'm gonna do. But the thing about it is, and again, what I'd like to go back to is what Lynn said. We have to let our customers know. You can even do a search on some of your favorite products and just say, hey, there's a change going on here. Like, the dulce de leche, if you like it, stock up kind of thing. But that's a great way to get some sales in, get your party going, do your own party, which I just do every month. As soon as the first of the month starts up, I'm setting up a mystery host party. This is the first month. Last month was the first month my mystery host party didn't go over $1,000. Usually it always goes over $1,000, but it didn't in June. Probably because I didn't market it as much as I should have, but. So have you registered for the live tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to be watching her.
Yes, we are.
If you don't know, Lynn, we have this thing going on, like if somebody's touching their hair, because it really bugs me when I see people doing. It's not so much on I mean, if you're in your own kitchen and you're touching your hair, that's your own thing. But if you're doing a live demo, and you cannot be doing somebody's home and touching your hair, touching your face. You just can't do that. So anyway, we have this kind of dialogue going, and then Lynn was saying that the last time this person did the demo, she used the chicken tongs on cooked meat.
Raw. She did it on raw chicken, and then she used the same tongs on the cooked meat, and I about died.
Well, I'm surprised because do you know what they told me when I did Home Kitchen Live? They said, be sure you wear shoes. Somebody was doing theirs barefooted in their kitchen, and they said we got more comments on that than anything else we've gotten comments on.
Really?
And
How did they know she was barefoot?
But themselves, who cares?
I know.
Oh, isn't that funny?
Yeah, but yeah.
Well, she's doing it again tonight, so she obviously didn't get in trouble for it. So,
Then, Dawn, when is yours? Is yours next week?
No, the 30th.
Oh, okay, awesome. Well,
yours was so good. I can't wait to see you again.
it was one of the top.
Yeah. It was.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited.
Do you know what you're doing yet?
Favorite.
Yes, I'm doing the Mandarin pasta salad, and I think I'm saying this right, affogato. Do y'all know what that is?
Oh, the coffee drink.
It's homemade ice cream with espresso poured over it.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do. They wanted us to use the ice cream maker since it's on sale, and obviously the coffee maker since it's available. So I'll make homemade ice cream in the ice cream maker, and then do the Nespresso in the coffee maker and pour that over the top, and make an affogato.
What's an affogato?
She just says what she just said.
Yeah, it's homemade ice cream with espresso poured over it.
I'll give you my portion.
It's my two favorite things in one.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
We've got to get you drinking coffee, Karen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm 69 years old. I'm not going there. I'd have to drink too much sugar and what? And I wouldn't even, I just don't even like it, even with a lot of sugar and cream. But,
I don't either.
no. Yeah. So, well, you guys, let's go get ready to watch the Home Kitchen Live. Thank you so much for making this so fun tonight. And congratulations to all of you whose names were mentioned on a great June. And let's just make July. I'm going to challenge you all to make your July the best it's been. You can make it your best of the year. You can make it your best July, but I challenge you to do the best July you can. All right, and I'll see you next week, of course, and then we're getting ready. Are you leaving Tuesday or Wednesday to go to Chicago? Anybody leaving Tuesday?
We leave Wednesday.
Okay, us too. Don't be too busy packing Tuesday to join me, so I won't be alone. All right.
Right. Good to see y'all.
Good to see you. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, thank you.